guys, welcome back to another paranormal investigation. So these ones are of all of my dolls. So this one, you know, my mother dropped her, so she got a little broken. And they're also, none of these three are in their original clothing. These are all outfits my mother chose for them. We're also going to be doing the magic 8-ball thing again. So this one here is interesting. She's a little high up, so I can't really show you, but I'll take her down in a moment. Her one arm is also off, like it fell and it broke. Then up there, let me just get the flashlight. So that one over there, she looks creepy, but she's just really old. She's like probably around 40 years old now. Those are one of the twins, Hansel and Gretel. Then there's another one up there. And this one over here is also really interesting. She has some history that I'll tell you about in a second. Another one up there, and those three up there. So the two blonde ones over there, they're twins as well. And each one of these has names. Up there, their names are Kelly and Kaylee. And the one in the middle's name is Toby. Her name is Daisy, and there's a little plastic baby in there as well, but we're only focusing on the porcelain dolls today. So the little one there is Trumpy, and that's like Hansel and Gretel, like I said. Her name is Greta. Now this beauty over here, her name is Crystal. I'm trying to say the names in English, because some of them have Afrikaans names. This is Jenna. She's been my ultimate favorite. Now, she was actually originally a fairy, but she has no longer her original clothing, so she no longer has her wings. The one there in the middle with the black hair's name is Nellie, and this one over here is Margaret. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying to pronounce their names in English for you. And then this last one over here, her name is Tibby. So this doll up here, her name is Clara. She's in my room on the ceiling, so she wasn't there with the other dolls. But she was always just very chill, nothing around her, so I didn't really move her from where she is to include her in the video, but I still wanted to show her to you guys. So most of the focus today is going to be surrounding Tibby here. The dogs are very fascinated in my investigations. So we actually had a couple of these dolls situated next to my bird's cage, and he got really stressed out. I don't really know if it's just because they kind of look human, but they don't talk or move, and that kind of freaked him out. Also, her eyes tend to change color. When she's angry, her eyes turn black. Her natural color is brown, and sometimes it turns like almost a red color. That's when she feels passionate emotions, and right now it's like a pink color, but I think it's just faded with age and sunlight. So me and my cousin, we used to be really scared of her, and for good reason. My cousin actually saw her moving around a couple of times, and her shoes, we used to get her brand new shoes, and she'd walk around and make them dirty, but now you can see they're still clean, and that's why she's in this chair that she's in, so that she can't walk around. You know, she's in a high chair there, so she can't get out of it, and she can't walk around, because she has history of walking around and moving, blinking, so she's very interesting. We used to think that a spirit of a little girl was attached to her because the one flat where my aunt and my cousin lived, a little girl died by falling off the stairs there, and it was around the same time that this doll started showing some signs of moving. She really didn't like my cousin at all, but again, he used to taunt her, and when you're dealing with anything paranormal, you need to be respectful. So yeah, over here we have my snake. She's also pretty fascinated in what I'm doing here. Her name is Luna, like in Harry Potter. So yeah. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you here in the mirror. That's me over there, and this is Crystal. Okay. So yeah, I'm holding her in my arms. She's quite a big doll, as you can see. Now she's the one, her one arm over here is off. We can just zoom out a little. She doesn't have an arm on this side. Her eyes also tend to change color. When she's angry, her eyes are yellow. When she's happy, they're pink. Or it's almost a lavender color, but it's really pretty. And it used to be yellow all the time until I got her, and now it's a beautiful color. I also redressed her because the previous clothes she wore, I did not like it. So we'll be doing the investigation around her and Tibby mostly, because they have shown signs of paranormal attached to them. So we'll be doing that, and I'll be holding her the entire time in my arms. And we have Tibby over there in the chair. Okay guys, so I just made myself comfier on the floor. I'm still holding Crystal over here. And over there is Tibby right in front of me. Okay, so we have the magic 8-ball over here. I have some protective crystals in my pocket and one around my neck. And she's just the sweetest doll ever. I love her hair. And I love the color of it as well. Then we have the phone over there. I'll be doing some EVPs again. Okay guys, so I'm letting her lay in my lap like this, so that I can put the phone on her lap, and we'll be doing the EVPs over here. And then I can also use this hand to do the magic 8-ball. So yes, let's get started. Yeah, the dogs are with us again. They're very fascinated in... No, I actually think they're just looking at the snake, because when we feed the snake, the dogs don't like mice at all, so they tend to get really interested whenever we feed the snake. So I think that's just why he's here. I don't really know. I don't think he knows what's happening. So this is my dog. The other two is actually my parents' dogs that you've seen in the previous video. His name is Crimson, and he is my puppy. And this is his cute little tag. He's a very sweet dog, but he doesn't really like other people. And that's one of my parents' dogs. But they're very lovable, always around, always protecting. Very curious to what we're doing. Now he's looking at the snake's cage. I thought he might be looking at something over there, but he's definitely looking over there. Very interested. Okay, so that's a little off topic, but yeah, I just love my puppy so much. That's why I got this little tattoo of a dog paw on my wrist. But enough about my personal life. That's not why we are here, are we? So let's gonna start running this. Is there anyone here? Is there anyone attached to the dolls I'm holding, or any of these dolls? Is there any spirits attached to these dolls? You can speak into the phone over here, or we have this cool magic 8-ball over here that I'm gonna shake, and you can give me replies if you'd like. Is there anyone here? My reply is no. Is there any spirits attached to the dolls here? Better not tell you now. That's eerie. Okay, we'll just give it some time. Yeah, the snake's kind of moving a lot in here. She was just pushed up against the glass, now she's going in there again, and the dogs are still interested here, but they're very calm today. You remember in the last investigation, they were really just running around really hyper, and both of them are just like chilling here right now. Right beside me, protecting me, and they're just calm. So if there's anything attached to these dolls, it's nothing negative. That she looks really ominous in that poor lighting setting there. Let's just give her the respect of giving her some better lighting. There you go. She looks way better in the light, doesn't she? I think personally all of these dolls are beautiful, but you know, I'm not really that big of a fan. Just by the way, they ended up finding me. This was not a chosen collection. They just found me. Some of them were my great-grandmother's dolls. So, yeah. A lot of them are just in the family for a long time now. This one was personally my grandma's doll. She got it at the church, which seems really odd now that I think about it. And that one over there, she was made. So, you know, no one had her before us. So that's why I think the little girl might be attached to her. So let's run this again. Is there anyone here that wishes to communicate? Is there any spirits attached to these dolls? Is there a little girl here? Is there a woman here? Cannot predict now. This is very stagnant energy. I feel very calm. The previous investigation, I felt very anxious as well. I'm feeling very calm right now. Is there any good spirits here that wishes to communicate? Don't count on it. Wow, that's eerie. Is there anything attached to these dolls? My reply is no. Okay. Is there spirits around these dolls? Concentrate and ask again. Okay. We're not really getting much. I really thought we might get something. We can just stop that, but I really thought we might get something, you know. But hey, investigations aren't always full of excitement and everything, but yeah, you guys got to see my weird creepy doll collection. I know this isn't for everyone. I mean, even I'm not really that into it. Most of them are probably gonna stay with my mom when I move out, because I don't think I'm gonna have room for all of these dolls. All of them aren't even mine. Some of them are my mother's. But they're all just happy together, and I hate to separate them, so... Well, that was a weird interaction. We didn't really get anything today, but... Hey, like I said, ghosts, you know, they don't always talk when you want them to. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for your time. The camera keeps blurring. Thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so much for interacting with us. Goodbye. Okay, so we're just gonna listen to the EVP, see if anything came through. Is there anyone here? Is there anyone attached to the dolls I'm holding, or any of these dolls? there any spirits attached to these dolls?
We just caught a whole lot of nothing. That's a good sign, at least they're not haunted.
You can speak into the phone over here, or we have this cool magic 8-ball over here that I'm going to shake and you can give me replies if you'd like. Is there anyone here? My reply is no. Is there any spirits attached to the dolls here? Better not tell you now. That's eerie. Okay, we'll just give it some time. Is there anyone here that wishes to communicate? Is there any spirits attached to these dolls? Is there a little girl here? Is there a woman here? Cannot predict now. This is very stagnant energy. I feel very calm. The previous investigation, I felt very anxious as well. I'm feeling very calm right now. Is there any good spirits here that wishes to communicate? Don't count on it. Wow, that's eerie. Is there anything attached to these dolls? Is there anything attached to these dolls?
I thought I heard something, but it was nothing.
My reply is no. Okay. Is there spirits around these dolls? Concentrate and out again. Okay. I'm not really getting much. I really thought we might get something.
Okay, so that was that. Okay guys, so that was the end of the doll investigation as well. So I really hope you enjoyed it. We didn't really get much, but hey, like, ghosts don't always communicate when we want them to, do they? So we can look at this two ways. Either they're not haunted, or whatever is attached to them doesn't feel like communicating. So I hope you guys enjoyed the investigation. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye and bless, guys.